All right, here we go. Round one underway. Hello to the Twitch chat. See Emil in there as well as Sputnik stopping by. Good to see you. Over here is going to be taken by Gob for the Quackheads. Looking down center and gets middleman. Sputnik saying, I'm your mentor and I'm also dreamy. I don't know how to feel about that, or at least the second part, but thanks. Off it goes though, off the shots, and that will also be off the spot. Going back to the hands of Gobshite, tries to slap pass it to his team. Instead, gets turned over, but the stack immediately on the recovery, looking to capture it here. They do manage to snag it through, send a pass over to Gob. Gob takes it over here. Also, Spud, if you did happen to want to join, you can feel free. I'd host it for you. Let me know. Down low goes, just past the hands, though, of Quackheads. So back into the other side, and Irony Man takes us over. Few back and forths to start this round off. Got those early game jitters, maybe, either or. A lot of loose discs and a lot of brawls as well. We know Quackheads are a team who typically does brawl quite a bit. Oh, realizing too I didn't have the game volume on. Apologies, now it is. Now you can listen to other things besides just my voice. And going in for a very choice shot is Eris. Very nicely done there for the first couple. And right there, just recovering it off the bounce. Even opts to go for the front of the goal, so just give the goalie a little bit of whiplash as he looks back and forth between sides. Always got to keep those goalies off balance, especially these days. Right there, dodging, Irony Man dodging Infiltrate, keeping him off balance. So Infiltrate yet again, subbing for, this is I think his fourth team that he's subbed for this week, the last 2 days for that matter, 2 or 3 days. So he has been all over the place. And on the other side, BK is going to try and find the place, but just misses that shot. Had some time to line it up. Unfortunate turn of events there. So back to Emil. However, Vibers with another chance. Gets it down to BK. See if they can capitalize this time around as they go with a nice pass to Ares. And now the shots off the dive. So couldn't find that 3 earlier. But the 2 is some nice consolation points for them.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
The 4 points here for Vibers. Starting in a sense where they left off 1 week ago.
Here we go.
Again, for those tuning in, it's Quackheads and Vibers here. Vibers took their first victory of the season, and it was last week, last Sunday, against this same team here, Quackheads. So the question is, can Vibers do it again? Right now, I mean, Vibers already up by 2 goals, 4 points, and BK passing it down, maybe looking to go up now by 6 or 7. We'll see. And right here, Ares just biding his time, waiting there, kind of like a oops, dunk there from Ares as well. So 6 points. But yeah, Ares just kind of sitting up here, chilling, as if he was in a jacuzzi. Not really bothered too much. And yeah, they'll be up by 6 points because of it. Quackheads now on the joust advantage, looking to come right back and get on the scoreboard finally. And Sputnik, I see. I'll get to you shortly as that shot rolls on out of there. Taken back here by Infiltrate. Infiltrate sending it down the left side. And now back to the hands. Looks like a Vibers. A quick dodge by BK. Great pass to Emil. Emil trying to deal into the goal, but could not. Another chance here. BK gets it right back to Emil. The second time that 1-2 punch has not worked, but punching it in on the third just does it himself. And somehow BK still getting an assist on that one. So Emil doing the job.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, it's up for you, Sput. I'll have to join the channel and other stuff after the next goal, so bear with me. But over here it goes to the hands of Quack. Gobshot getting stunned out by 3 different defenders all converging on him as all these pile-ups happen. Look at that. 4, 5 players there as it's recovered by Infiltrate. And that one just off. So that's the second time we've seen Vibers not able to capitalize off some great backline stuns. Let's see if they can retain possession, and they do. So here it goes for Vibers. Over into the goal. Good stack. BK finding the disc, but just barely missing. Recovered one more time by Infiltrate. He'll be just stunned at the last second, but gets it off in time. He was being hung on to for a very long time there before he managed to finally score. As I join Sputnik here in the chat, and I believe he is in the game. Hello, Sput.
I am here in the game.
Hi. As a turnover goes through, and oh my, Aries gets a score. That is 13 for Vibers. Just like that, they are just rolling here in the first round.
Wow, absolutely devastating lead, 13 points. Quackheads having to respond. They have to do something. I say that a lot, but Quackheads really having to do something with this joust possession.
Yeah, trying to, at the moment, just being bothered incredibly. I mean, even with some of those missed opportunities on Viber's part, they have had a couple open threes that they just couldn't make. And yet, here they are, ahead 13-0. Just, yeah, the steamroll. Gob finally finds the first two for Quackheads, though, and that's a good look from up top.
So finding some momentum in this first round with 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. They're going to have to focus their energy for the second round.
And so for those just joining us, it's Sput just joining me here. SputnikKobra on the cast. Halfway through the first, and nice stuns in the back line just to disable that stack. So Viber's looking to go up there, but it's going to be stunned out too. And good one from Irony Man. Yeah, how's it going, Sput?
It's going really well. I'm a little busy today, but I'm more than happy to join you for this last European match of the day.
Yeah, we've had 2 today. This is the final one. We do have 7 North American games scheduled for later on. First one's beginning at, I believe, 6 p.m. Central Time, as Middleman dishes it over to Gobshite. Gob just going to be forced into the throw to Infiltrate's hands. He gets a save, and he's had a lot of them.
A very rushed shot. It should have taken his time, but didn't have any pass opportunities, so he's forced into that position.
Yeah, his teammate there kind of converged on them, just like that, with Ares converging on that disc. But no spaces, so with a good defense. Turnover here, perhaps, as BK looks to get Emil a little boost. That's some nice team play from them. And going for that pass cross instead to Infiltrate.
Nice reception, able to avoid that defender of Quackheads. Getting that shot behind the goal is Aris with the assist from BK.
Good assist from him, right to the backboard. Good spot to always go to at every opportunity.
Vibers, a very strong team. I'm not familiar with them, but their positioning is stellar. Their passing is fantastic. They're a great team to watch.
Oh yeah, they've been rolling today for sure. I mentioned prior to last week, the Vibers were 0-4, and actually their first win did come against Quackheads. So right now, starting off where they left off, and maybe Vibers just one of those matchups where they feel good. You know, they know how to play this Quackheads team, who otherwise are, you know, full of very talented veteran players here.
It just looks like Vibers being able to play on a different level of speed. They're very fast. They're overcoming this offense and defense in many positions.
Yeah, and Flash Flood trying to find some life, somehow inject a little bit of something into this offense, and they do. So Gobshite, off the pass from Irony Man, does get their 4th point.
A nice cross pass, surprising both the goalie and the bubble defender. Not able to respond with the stun as Gobshite gets that dunk in.
And yeah, Sendo Target over there in the chat saying Infiltrate again. He's in every game at the moment. Yep, he is the MVP sub for week 3 as that 3 goes in for BK.
Subs are the unsung heroes of these leagues. I feel like Infiltrate should get maybe a box of chocolate and some roses. Maybe you guys can do that for him. Maybe you can get him another rift. But subs are so needed, and we are thankful for their participation.
I don't know about the chocolate and roses. Wasn't Valentine's Day a week ago? But either way, he'll take it, I suppose.
But you got to show your love somehow, and it's a nice token of appreciation.
And we'll show him some love on the casting end, if nothing else. But I'm sure, yeah, these teams definitely appreciate having him around, and he's been very good. He's been producing for the teams he's subbed on.
I don't know how many substitutes are in the current pool for the European League, the European Division, excuse me. Sendo, do you know how many there are right now?
I know Infiltrate is one of the basically most popular ones. Finn has subbed a few times. Other than that, though, yeah.
What happened to Finn and, was it Boop, Gecko, and Finn? I always love watching Finn play. The league is better with her presence. And whenever she subs, I like to watch those matches. She's a stellar player. She's got great team sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Long-time player. Always great to watch. But, yeah, she was on Blast as of preseason. Blast currently on vacation, I do suppose. But hopefully we'll see all those players soon. I know Boop. Oh, yeah. See, Boop is also one of the subs this season. I forgot him only because I always kind of, in my head, I automatically expect that he's just on a team. You know, he's been one of the top players, and he's been on the top teams every single season since the beginning. So it would, in my head, he's not a sub, but yes, he is actually a sub, and he's subbed for a few teams in this these first few weeks as well. So, yeah.
Maybe we can get Boop in the casting chair to always use another English accent.
Why, yes, I agree. It'd be great to have some more voices, especially from the European side of things. You know, especially in the absence of tutorial bot and such, because you know he couldn't commit to casting. Unfortunately, I was very sad about that. But you know, real life it gets in the way sometimes, and I understand it. But yeah, it'd be great to have more European presence. And there is a gift wrap basket for the 3 points. Quackheads first here off that chouse.
Fantastic shot right off the bat. Not letting this Vibers defense get back into position and shooting on that goal as they tried to rush back to get their bubble defense set up.
That was a great shot there and just got it through in time, yeah. The backline brawl is going underway, so Irony Man and Gob just trying to defend this bubble, opting to cut off that pass and does a good job. That was a really nice defensive rotation there from goalie as well as Gob to cut off a pass as well as a shot. I really like what they did there.
As Infiltrate tells everyone in open chat by accident that he's going to goal, he is now set up, awaiting this Quackheads offense as they try and get in position to get a shot opportunity.
And they will get the opportunity, not the conversion, but Middleman a second go at it. He's going to just have it snagged out and through that top lane. And off it goes to maybe Vibers for their first goal if they can get there quick enough. But the overshoot will make that a little bit more difficult.
Now with this pass to Nest, does he have an advantage? And he does as BK takes it at 6 meters.
Good play from BK. Sendo in there saying yes. Boop commenting, shot. Yeah. Well, we'll have to monitor said situations, but...
I think you could say ish shot. So...
yeah, but
if he can use
shot
ish.
sounds cooler. Do people still use ish? I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense, but Infiltrate with possession, going off the ceiling, missing that, but getting the pass opportunity off the geometry and the shot from Emil from post.
And he'll post that note gladly as they capitalize for their 4th point, 1 point lead. So at least these first few minutes, bit of a closer start. Not off to that just endless barrage that we saw at first. It's only a 1 point game. And Pyromane also stepping in there. Hello! Sorry, Sput, continue.
And with that being said, Boop VR now. I just rejoined and heard Boop said shot. Yes, you did. We would love for you to start casting. I can't even keep it together.
Yeah.
But with that clear out.
Yeah, we were mentioning maybe a Boop cast one of these days, and then Sendo said, as Emil goes for the shot, good one there. But Sendo mentioned your commentary style would be something along the lines of, ish shot.
We were praising you. We definitely were not making fun of you. We would always love to have another English caster. Can't get enough of those accents.
Oh,
as they miss
no.
the disc, putting them in a position to take that shot from Nest. now a 6-point lead.
Well, talk about accents. They just accented the goal with a touch on that 3, sped on by, and the rest is history. 9-3 for Vibers.
So 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, down by 6. Middleman with the joust advantage, sending that pass up, and another series of passes as they move through this court, looking for that cross-court pass, getting it. Now approaching the bubble, but under pressure, sending it back. What can they do?
Irony Man trying to answer that question for you as he gets it to the other man, Middleman, back to Flash Flood, going up top, and then getting dropped down because that disc is out of here off of the stun, the clear, the boost, and looking for the juice on maybe an open goal, but gets closed off here. Emil still passing anyways to Ares, and Ares, oh, that's a scary-looking defensive play from Flash Flood.
Getting that bounce out of the bubble, getting some momentum if they can clear and boost their way to victory, getting that shot opportunity, but they miss it, leaving Emil in position to slap it out.
Everyone there overshooting on that possession, so it will end up going back to Quackhead's side of the floor where they do have a backline player retaining. That's Irony, and I mean, it's not ironic, but it's Irony Man, I should say, and going in for a shot, maybe rebounded, slapped in, deep. It's Ares.
This Quackheads team starting off the round strong with a brilliant mail slot shot from half court, losing traction and allowing this Vibers team to gain as much ground as they can.
And starting to pull away, we still have half the round remaining, little under 5 minutes here, so not out of reach, but after that hot start for Quackheads off that the 3-point shot, right now not able to get much of anything going here.
They are struggling, certainly, but they are not completely out. They are making an attempt at this bubble, trying to get set up. Looking at that man below goal. Does he get it? And he does. Gobshite, McGobshite with 3-meter shot.
I think you mean Gob-ish, McGob-ish.
Oh. I'm just reading what's on screen, and I forget that that is an inappropriate name.
Yeah,
So-
I've given up on censoring that. I just, whatever. Gobshite, McGobshite. Deal with it, FCC. We're in Europe anyways. They don't exist here, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway.
So with this open goal, Ares to sink it in well outside the bubble with this Quackheads defense out of position.
A good shot from him there. 14-5 as Quackheads prepare to launch out.
3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Down by 9. Trying to get this.
Sorry, down by 9, but I had to make a rhyme because with Twitch Prime, it's Gloozy subscribing. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. In the clutch, here trying to clutch the disc. It's BK. That shot will miss. I guess the pass it was. But nonetheless, off to the other side again.
And this is where I always ask, please spend your bits now. Give us your bits. I want your money. Give me your money.
Sput's just making a joke. He doesn't want your money. No way. Over here, to Emil will go into the goal and finding himself with a 16-point to 5 advantage for his team.
Certainly, I do want your money. Give it to me. And now down by 11.
Doubling down on the
Quackhead.
joke is Sputnik.
I have no shame, and everyone knows that. So to receive it, middleman, approaching this mid, getting that pass, but under heavy pressure. All 4 of those Vibers players are there. Go for that long shot, but off the shield, it does not connect with the goal.
So back off to the other side as they try and get some boosts going on. Emil looks like he'll be there first, has Infiltrate waiting in the goal. If necessary, doesn't look like it will be, as that's a great delivery to BK. But the pass, second one, too strong there, so tough opportunity missed as the brawls go out and Gob recovers.
Not able to get it through 2 defenders. The first defender, BK, missing it. Now getting in position for that cross pass as he approaches the bubble. But instead they opt for the shot straight on the goal, and middleman does not allow it through.
And that one being saved, sailing just by the goal as Infiltrate takes position, but now will be scored on instead. So 16-7, a time not really friendly towards Quackheads here. So we'll see what they can do. I don't think it's out of hand, but it would require an awful lot of quick turnovers converted into shots.
They would have to execute properly every move they make to attempt this overtime. I don't think there is a chance for a win in this round, but a tie is possible.
And we'll have to see, but again, just that clock, and especially that turnover. I mean, every missed opportunity there is going to hurt greatly. Infiltrate, going to take a deep shot to maybe seal, but no, cannot hit. Still gets a nice little leech, but stunned out at the end there, and BK just the same.
And with this clear out, this Quackheads team trying to make this joust, trying to make this boost. I missed my words. And the defensive stop from BK.
So BK drops it down to the tunnel. It's taken back by Flash Flood now with less than a minute left. Mathematical time, Sputnik.
Math was never my strong suit. I was more of an arts guy. But with it being said, 30 seconds remaining. Quackhead scrambling for possession. This round is surely into the hands of Vibers.
My name's not Shirley. Also, I like that you buried it up. It wasn't. With that being said, that goes in off the back. You said, with it being said. Variation.
With all of it being said,
Whoa.
I know I'm redundant, but I'm trying to work on it.
I know you're redundant, but you're trying to work on it. That was redundant.
But with 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and the remaining few seconds, this game will go to Vibers with a 2-0 shutout.
Who says you're not good at math? That countdown was perfect, Sput.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You just broke my brain. Let's look at the scores. Read 'em, Sput.
Who said I could read? But with Emil with 13 points, Eris with 16 points. Look at all these points. Numbers, do they mean something? I think they do. And coming in with 8 points on Quackheads is Gobshite. Flash Flood with 3. Middleman with a very strong 4 saves and a lot of saves between these teams. I'm going to say that Eris is my MVP of the game, only coming in at the second round, but great performance from Eris. A lot of beautiful threes. And surely 27 stuns doesn't hurt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for me, yeah, either Arius or Emil, it's hard to say, kind of splitting that stat sheet, but it's good to see Emil. We were talking about the subs earlier. I mean, Emil was a sub in preseason, and now look. I mean, he's putting up huge stats on a solid actual team, permanent team, not subbing anymore. Good to see. For Quackheads, it's Gob over there with the 8 points. 1 assist and 1 save, 25 stuns. Always mention how stun heavy their team is. Irony Man with 38 stuns in there, as well as his assist and save. A Flash Flood with 3 points, 2 assists, 2 saves, a steal, 13 stuns. So every part of the stat line filled there. And Middleman, yeah, the 4 saves, and never a surprise to see him pile on saves in any match.
Definitely. I think I tuned out halfway through your statement, so I forgot what you said, but it was a great match nonetheless.
I don't remember what I said either. It probably wasn't anything. It was stat related. It was number related, but I'm kind of bad at math too. And you know, when I'm doing all these games all clustered together, I tend to have goldfish memory sometimes. So that's why if we're gonna have a conversation midstream, it better happen, you know, right away.
Well, I think
what day is this?
It's Thursday.
Thursday. Well, that is godly, I guess. I don't. That was way
such a bad joke. Please forgive me.
That was way too quick for me to pun that one. So hey, but we're gonna bring the hammer down on this stream as it is over after that lightning quick couple round. Just see, never mind. Anyway, this has been VRML. That's been SputnikKobra. This has been the chat over on Twitch stream saying, "Well done, Casters Frogio. Thank you." Good games all around, yeah, and Boop saying, too many subs these days. He says as a sub himself, indeed. But, Infiltrate, yeah. The MVP sub of the week, I should say. Real quick before actually we do sign off, I always forget this part. Bring up the schedule. Here we go. So that is our European matches concluded, but over at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 Central, aka 4 hours from right now. We have Kangarillas versus Orbit and Name Plus Ultra versus Infinite, both starting at the same time there. We'll figure out who's streaming what before then, but yeah, they should hopefully both be streamed. Team Joker in a doubleheader, first against Ignite and then versus Instinct. Following that, we have also Ignite versus Illuminati, then Guinness versus Space Force, and Wireless Jax versus Chaos. So, yeah, 7 matches and hopefully some good ones on the way. And with that being said,
please call your bookies, place your bets, give me your money, give me your bits, and we'll see you later tonight.
Okay, Sputnik. Tripling down on the joke. He doesn't want your bits, I promise. Yeah, Boop saying Jax greater than Wireless Jack. Well, it did confuse me. A little bit, anyways, but when people say the Jax, sometimes people shorten it to WJ or Jax. Yeah, it kind of throws me off, and I'm thinking, Jax are back? What? Oh, Wireless Jack. But yeah, I don't know, I mean, if you go and get the boys back together, Boop, reform the Jax, maybe we can get a cross-region challenge. Jack to Jack.
That sounds awful.
Jacked, even. Anyways,
That one.
Sputnik, lead us out, because I think we're done. Jacked versus the clip. No, okay, no, we're done here. Lead us out, Sputnik. No more Eclipse. It's gone. It's gone forever.
We are done. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world. And ciao.
I need a drink. Eclipse.